We make mistakes because we don't have enough experience, but the experience comes from the mistakes that we have made in the past. What a paradox, right? In this video, I'm going to confess my biggest motorcycle travel mistakes. So if you have nothing to do, grab your favorite drink and stay with me. Welcome back, guys. Each and every one of the educational videos that I have on this channel is based on a mistake that I have made in the past and learned from. I don't have time to list them all, that's why I'm gonna tell you only 5 plus 1 bonus, but these 5 will help you much more than the rest altogether. Number 1. I started too late. I'm riding motorcycles since I was 14 years old. This means more than 35 years ago, but I started traveling with a motorcycle when I was around 35, 36, 15, 17 years ago. And fair enough, you might say, you still have plenty of time to complete all of your goals. Well, nothing is guaranteed and nothing is promised, because we don't know how much time we have left. The sooner you start, the better. A good friend of mine started traveling when he was 70 years old. Almost 70, 69 to be more precise. And now he is trying to travel as much as possible to recover the lost time. But this is not really possible, because the body is not the same. His mind is still sharp and clear, he knows exactly what he wants, but the body is not the same. It has a lot of limitations. And now he has to make a lot of compromises on each and every one of his trips because of these reasons. That's why I said, the sooner you start, the better. My goal has always been the same, to see the whole world. Will I be able? Who knows? But I now seriously regret having not started earlier. I understand that everyone has some kind of doubts or excuses, work, family, kids or other obligations, but sooner or later you'll understand that nothing worth more from the experience that you're gonna have if you see the world. Also very important, and something that most of you cannot really get it, is that traveling around the world will make you even better in your work, a better husband, better father, better colleague, better friend. You'll be better in anything. It is completely the opposite on what you thought when you were young. I know that many won't understand it, but if you want to give others, first you have to give yourself. Even in the airplanes, in the case of low oxygen levels, they will tell you put your mask first and then you can help your kids. Number 2, loading too much luggage. This is a classic mistake for every new traveler. And I'm not an exception, I did exactly the same mistakes. Loading so much luggage in the case I need something. Yes, you might need something, but also might not. True, Pavlin, but will it be better to have it if you need it? It will be better to have it if you need it, but I have so many different examples of items that I used only because I have them. You can always improvise or find a different solution to something that you don't have, but it will be very difficult to you to deal with the extra luggage that you already loaded once you're on the road. Even though I never used hard panniers, on my trip to Central Asia, I was very heavy. I had these saddlebags, which were fine, but then on the top of the motorcycle I have very heavy duffel bag. The entire luggage was something probably around 40 kilograms, and this is really noticeable, especially on road terrain. I felt it like an anchor on the tail of my motorcycle, and it will be exactly the same to you if you decided to go this way. Sooner or later, everyone will learn this priceless lesson. Weight always matters. Number 3, spending a lot of time and money on modifications, adventure modifications. I've never been so bad in this direction, but I still done some stupid mistakes. But what I see around me over and over again, people start spending money before they even touch the motorcycle. For example, he ordered it and already start to purchase all of different modifications for the model without even having 1,000 miles on it. As I told you, I also have done it. So many different items I purchased just to realize that they don't work or they don't work for me. So it will be always better to have a couple of thousands of miles, ideally a few trips, and only then you will know exactly what you need. Yes, but I watched this or that person on YouTube, I watched Pavlin and he has it, so I should have it as well. Well, hold on. Do you have the same size? I mean, height, weight? Do you have the same riding style? Do you go to the same trips? What is best for one could be not so good or disaster for another. Ideally, as I said, get your motorcycle, ride it a couple of thousands of miles, make a few trips, and only then you'll know exactly what you need. I have made so many different modifications during the years, but now I can just point on the fingers of one hand how many of them really work. I recently made a video about it and you can watch it here. It took me many years to realize what really works and what is just wasted money. Don't be like me. Number 4, the fear of traveling alone. This is something that many cannot overcome. They always believe that they'll be way better if they are part of a large group. They'll be safe and all stuff like that. And I will agree that you'll be better if you're part of a group, if you have some really difficult hard terrain or serious off-road or technical off-road, then of course will be better if you have more people around you. But for anything else, or for normal trips or even adventure trips, believe it or not, you'll feel much better alone. Traveling alone will open so many unexpected doors to you, and I can promise that you will like it a lot, and I highly doubt that you will ever travel with someone again. I did my first trips alone, and to be honest, I like it very much. Especially for first trip, it's always better to be alone because you will ride in your own pace, you will learn everything slowly, no rush, no pressure, no nothing like that. But later I decided to try what is to ride with someone or in a group, just to confirm that my first impressions were right. It is true that if you have the right travel companion, you can have a lot of benefits, you can learn a lot from him, but it's not only the riding and the traveling. You have to deal with everyday activities that you can have when you need to live with someone, especially on the long trips. So always pros and cons. To find the right travel partner is difficult. Number 5. Traveling without any plans. This is what I have done a few times and very quickly realized that I'm wasting a lot of time and money that I don't have. I was clever enough to learn this lesson very fast and start optimizing my trips as much as possible. The less money you have, the more plans and creativity you will need. In Bulgaria we say "Siromah човек жив дявол." The raw translation means that the poor person will be a real devil. The lack of money will force you to improvise and think more. And in my opinion, this is not a bad thing. And one bonus mistake: paying too much attention to people's opinion about you. What people think about you is not what you really are. They don't wear your shoes, they don't know your problems. Don't even try to make everyone happy because it is basically impossible. Fake it until you make it is one of the new diseases of the modern social network society. Don't be so stupid and follow only your dreams. I really hope that this video will help to at least one person. Press like or dislike, whatever it deserves. If you subscribe, even better. See you in the next one. Ciao.